to start today by drawing the pumpkin that the Cozy Kitty will be holding. We're going to be drawing today with a black oil pastel. My pumpkin should be about 3 or 4 inches tall. I'm going to begin by drawing the oval shape for the shape of the entire pumpkin. I'm going to go all the way over and then under, and then let's connect it. That looks good. A nice side to side large oval. If you don't like yours, flip it over, try again, get a new paper if you need to. From the top middle, I'm going to curve to the right, and then I'm going to curve to the left. The curves on the left, curve to the left, and the curves on the right, curve to the right. I'm going to add another curve. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So connect them at the top, and let's add a stem. It looks sort of like a rectangle, but a little curvier. Now I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to smudge my black line. When you smudge, you want to smudge towards the center. So take the curve and then pull it down. So if I turn my pumpkin sideways, I'm going to take those curves that are going up, and then I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to smudge them down. Smudge towards the center of the pumpkin. Use your finger and just pull the oil pastel with your finger, and it'll create the smudges to help make the pumpkin look more 3D. And you can smudge the stem a little bit as well. That looks great. Now I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut out the pumpkin. Do your best to cut right on that black line. It can be tricky, so take your time. When you get to a corner, stop cutting, remove your scissors, and then we're going to go around the other side real quick. So I'm going to start by cutting the easy parts first. That stem is going to be a little tricky. When you get to the corner of the stem, where the stem touches the pumpkin, you can try to turn your scissors and cut right there and then go across. But if it's tricky, just pull your scissors out and then cut into the corner from both directions. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to make sure I write my name on the back of my pumpkin with a pencil. I'm going to turn it in, and then I'm going to go get my background painting from last week. And then we're going to work on the next step for the background today. We are going to be adding lines to the background of our Cozy Kitty project. Last week we painted stripes, and today we're going to be drawing lines on top of those stripes. I can do a variety of lines in my work of art, and I want to use a variety of colors as well. We are using our construction paper crayons because they show up really well on top of the paint. I can add loop-de-loops, zigzags, spiral lines. I can make lines with repeating shapes like hearts and snowflakes or stars. I could add all different types of lines. In order for your art to look amazing, you want to add a variety of lines. Think of different types of lines that you can use. It is okay if you repeat in your background one of maybe your favorites. Like if you love zigzags, you can do a lot of zigzags, but try to pick a couple other types to include as well. I'm going to do some more loop-de-loops, but maybe this time in a different color. We have a lot of different colors, so make sure you're using as many different colors as possible. Don't miss any of those spaces, and take your time. Do good quality work. Do not rush. If you make a mistake, remember, we are going to be adding our cat to our background next week. And maybe, just maybe, that spot that you messed up on can be the spot where you glue the cat. And it'll cover it up and nobody ever has to know. When you are finished, put your stuff away, clean up, and you are done with today's activity.